What's up, guys? Good morning. Happy Sunday. It is Sunday, June 1st. We are currently headed out the door to go to church. So I want to go ahead and start the vlog. I'll start like I always do by showing y'all what I have on. Okay, so today to church, we are wearing just this little yellow dress that I got from Old Navy and a pair of the slides. I don't know if y'all could see them, that I got when Target was having their shoe sale. What was that, like a week ago when we went and got the shoes. These, I saw them in store, but they didn't have them in my size, so I ended up ordering them. And I'm also carrying my Neverfull MM in the color Damier Azure. And I just have on my regular jewelry, my bracelets, my Louis Vuitton little hoop earrings. I have my hair pulled back again in the two little ponytails. And yeah, so that is what we're wearing to church. Okay, so I had to flip the camera, but I also want to let you guys know, okay, so today is the first day of our my hyperketosis journey. So I think I mentioned before that you have to pick an 8-hour eating window to have your meals. And my 8-hour eating window that I chose is from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Now church starts at 9, so that means I'll get out at 10. So I won't be here to like cook me something. So I went ahead and like I told you, with the first meal, you can have a serving of fruit, protein, and 3 or more servings of vegetables. So what I did was went ahead and chopped up some apple and I added some cinnamon on there, not any sugar, just cinnamon. And so I'll take this with me. So still at 10 o'clock, I can go ahead and break that fast and have something to eat. Then I also went ahead and took out the seafood that I'm gonna cook when I get back home so I can have that first meal. I just took out scallops and shrimp and cod. Like I said, you can only have 6 ounces per meal, but I'm gonna go ahead and cook the whole 12 ounces and just eat, 6 the first time and then 6 later on. So yeah, I think that's how I'm gonna do it. What I'm gonna do is like try to break up the 2 meals. So like how I'm starting off with the apple, then later I'll come home and cook the actual meal. And since it said 3 or more servings of vegetables, so like maybe I'll have like 1 or 2 servings while I'm eating the protein. But then like later in between, if I get hungry, I can have like some more vegetables, like 2 more servings of the vegetables. And then after that, I'll have that second meal and more vegetables and maybe like a smoothie or something for the fruit part. So I think that is hopefully gonna be what works best for me, kind of like breaking up the 2 meals but still having the same amount of food in that 8-hour eating window, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do. But anyway, it is 8:27, church starts at 9, so I'm gonna go ahead and head out the door. So guys, I just wanted to show y'all real quick this thing that I drew, that I made to help me stay on track with the diet. I taped it to the mirror in the bathroom, but anyway, it's just like a chart and it has the date starting with today. And I'll put my weight every day and I'll check off if I like exercise, like walked or whatever. Cause you remember I told you can exercise on this diet, but it has to be just something very light that doesn't cause any like muscle inflammation. And each day I'll check off that I had both meals and probably also write what I ate for each meal. So I just thought that was just an easy way to keep me on track and it's visual instead of just like saving it in my phone. And I just thought it would be helpful. Guys, so we just got out of church. Church was good as always. It is 10:28. We're back in the car so I can finally break my fast. And remember earlier I brought some apples with me with some cinnamon on it, and I got my water. And what I was gonna do, like I said earlier, is like break up the meals or whatever. So I came up with like a little eating schedule type thing. I mean, I know some days I'll probably not be able to stick to it, but for the most part, if I'm not at home to make the meal, I'll hopefully already have them at least pre-made. I want to at least make my actual meals like for the whole day or like for 2 days or something like that. So that way, if I'm not at home and I want to try to stick to my schedule or stick close to the schedule, I can just bring it with me in the car or wherever I am. So yeah, I'm about to go ahead and eat my apples. And remember, I told y'all yesterday, today is also my son's birthday. So we went out to eat last night, did the little birthday dinner thing last night, and we were thinking about having a pool day today. So I'm pretty sure that's what we're gonna do, because I just checked the weather. The weather is still supposed to be pretty good, like partly cloudy but no rain or anything. So yeah, that's what we're planning to do today. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. So I'm in Burlington looking at like notebooks and stuff. I don't know, I just came in here to stroll for a little while. Then I gotta go pick my son up. But yeah, I was thinking I wanted a notebook to take notes when I'm in church, and I just want to see what else they had on sale. So these are the ones I'm debating between. I really like this one. I like this one because it comes with a pen. And then I really like this one. And also, this one is like marked down $3.79. I think this one is marked down too. This one's cute. Yeah, $3.99. But I don't know. I'm still trying to decide. Yeah, so we are back home from church. I wanted to jump on because I'm gonna go ahead and cook my first meal. It's actually 1:17. I typically would have wanted to eat before now, because I was planning, like when I was telling y'all earlier that I created like a little schedule to help me with the hyperketosis journey. I typically would have wanted like either my fruit or my smoothie to be at 10, and then like my first meal to be at 12, and then I would have did like more vegetables at 2, and then another meal at 4, and then more vegetables at about 5:30, and then just stop eating at 6. That's how I plan on doing it. But anyway, so I'm a little bit late. So I'm gonna go ahead and cook what I was planning on eating, and then I'll just probably, like with this one, I was going to eat 2 servings of vegetables because the diet says with your protein you can have 3 or more servings. So like I was saying, I was going to split it up. I was going to have 2 servings and then 2 servings of vegetables again at 2. But I'm probably just going to go ahead and cook, like, you know, all the vegetables, the meat, and then just eat as much as I want. So I'm going to show y'all what I'm doing. Okay, so I just turned my pan on. I know y'all probably like, why aren't you using the stove? I don't hardly ever use my stove. Like when I'm cooking something, I always use like this one little pan because you pretty much can cook everything in here. So I have that on. Now remember, with hyperketosis, you cannot use any oils or butters or anything. So this is how I cook. There's my seafood right there. This is how I cook the food. I just use a little bit of broth, a little bit of this, and then put it in there and like season it up. So that's what we're about to do. And in case y'all couldn't see it, I'm using the organic bone broth unsalted chicken and the Bragg's liquid aminos. This gives like a soy sauce, like teriyaki type taste. I don't really know how to explain it, but somewhere like an Asian type taste. Okay, so the pan is getting hot. I'm gonna go ahead and pour some of the broth in there. Well, it got very hot actually. So I'm pouring some of the broth. And then I'll go ahead and put a little bit of the liquid aminos in there too. That was a lot. I usually put a little less than that. Okay, so then now that's hot, I go ahead and I put the fish. And the shrimp. and the scallops. Now this is about 12 ounces. So like I said, I'm only gonna eat half of this. So I'll eat half the cod, 2 of the shrimp, and 2 of the scallops, and then later on I'll eat the other half. And when I season it, you can use any season on hyperketosis as long as it doesn't have any sugar in it. So I just use Old Bay. And then this is a different herb. Old Bay is lemon and herb. The first one was called garlic and herb. And then I'm gonna use just the regular Old Bay. And just a little bit of this one. So then I just cover it and let that cook just for like 2 to 3 minutes on each side. And also checking it like in between, because you don't want your seafood to get like rubbery or hard or whatever. So yeah, about 2 to 3 minutes on both sides, and then that'll be done, and we'll add the vegetables. And I wanted to say I use these for when I'm cooking the food. So how I do it is I put all the protein for the day in here, and I put all the vegetables for the day. And I'm saying all because I'm cooking like a whole little bundle of asparagus and a whole container of mushrooms, but really you can have as much vegetables as you want as long as you're eating the right vegetables. So if you do get hungry, once you finish this one and this, you can always make more vegetables. So yeah, and then since I had the fruit earlier, and then also remember you get another serving of fruit, but I probably won't eat that until later today. Okay, so next we'll do the vegetable. I don't clean the pan out or anything. I leave all the same seasonings and stuff in there and just pour the vegetables right on top of that. And of course it's gonna need some more broth and stuff to cook in, so I just add a little more. And I'll add a little bit more of this also. Then I just season the vegetables with garlic salt. Like I said, you can use any season as long as there's no sugar in it. So we're using garlic salt and black pepper. I also ended up adding some of this and some Slap Your Mama. I just want to let y'all know, and then I covered it up. So then you let that cook for a few minutes. Okay, so these look like they are pretty much done. So now I'm going to transfer them to the plastic container. All right, so now everything is completely done. This is our protein for the day. Like I said, we just half that up, and this is our vegetables. This is about, I guess, what, 4 servings? I don't know, but anyway, this is our vegetables for the day. But this, remember, you can have as much as that as you want. So like I said, if you're still hungry after you eat this and all of this, you can make some more vegetables. You can make a salad. With the salads, you just have to be careful with the dressing, but you can have as much vegetables as you want during your 8-hour window. Okay, so I'm eating my portion of protein right now, and it's very good. Very, very good. And cooking it with the broth and everything, it still gives it that flavor. So it's not even like you really need the oil. And as long as you keep your eye on it and not overcook your protein, it's like not dry, it's still juicy and flavorful. So good. I'm on the vegetables, and they're very good too. Very good. I think I did use a little bit more black pepper than I would normally use, but these are good. I don't think I'm gonna eat this whole container. I could, because you can have as much vegetables as you want, but I don't think I am. And I know it's rude to talk with food in your mouth, but I had started eating, and then I'm like, oh no, I need to record this so they can see me actually eating it. So sorry. But yeah, the mushrooms, the asparagus, so good, not overcooked. I'm gonna try one of the orange Zevias that we bought yesterday, because remember, this is one of the drinks that you can have during your eating window. And like I told y'all, it's 0 calories, 0 sugar. It says it's vegan. Yeah, so we're gonna try this. It's good. It doesn't have that weird like aftertaste that some of those healthier sodas have. It tastes like an orange soda, really, honestly. Now remember, I did say that the guy that I watch on TikTok was saying like he uses this to make his smoothies, because you know you can't have like too many other kinds of like liquids or whatever. So I don't know how this will taste in a smoothie. I'm gonna try it. Maybe I'll do that as my second fruit option before my eating window ends. Maybe I'll make a smoothie so I can just try it. So I probably just won't even finish this whole thing, but yeah, so I could try it and see if I like how it tastes in a smoothie. All right guys, so that was our food, our first meal. Well, really that's our second meal too, but anyway, it's like almost 2 o'clock, so I'm about to go ahead and get myself ready and get Harley ready to go to the pool. So maybe I'll bring you guys along so you could like see our little pool day. All right guys, so we made it out to the pool. I'm gonna just lay here and relax while they play, and then get back in with them in a little bit. So yeah, I just wanted to check back in.
Fast, let a nigga know that he alive. Fake niggas mad, snakes in the grass. Let a nigga know that he arrived. Don't be sleeping on your level, cause it's beauty in the struggle, nigga. Beauty in the struggle, nigga. It's beauty in the struggle, ugliness in the success. Hear my words and listen to my signal of distress. Grew up in the city and know sometimes we had less. Compared to some of my niggas down the block, man, we were blessed. That life can't be no fairy tale, no once upon a time. But I be goddamn if a nigga don't be trying.
Okay, y'all, we are back from the pool. It was fun. We did our thing, splashed around, but now I decided to go ahead and eat my second meal. I have vegetables left. I'm gonna go ahead and eat those. And remember, I have my cod and everything that we cooked earlier. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and eat this, and I'll check back in with you guys later. I just wanted to show you guys real quick how I do the smoothie. So whenever in these next 40 days that I say that I'm doing a smoothie, you'll know what I mean. It's just the frozen berries, because like I said, in the second meal you can have an additional portion of fruit. So it's just a few frozen strawberries, some frozen blueberries, and about half of one of those Zevia drinks. And then I also added a little bit of lime juice and a little bit of lemon juice. So I'm gonna go ahead and make it and then let y'all know how it tastes. So here's the smoothie. I'm about to do a little taste test for y'all. Now, I know one thing I'm probably gonna say is that it's a little thin. Like, I like my smoothies thick, but it's only thin because I blended it for too long, because I was washing the dishes while it was blended and I blended it for too long. But other than that, let's try it. That's good. Yeah, this is really good. I could drink this every day. This is good. And it's only like, I think it was maybe like 6 strawberries, a little bit of blueberries, and like I said, about half of the orange Zevia, and just a little bit of lemon and lime juice. And I made sure the lemon juice and the lime juice didn't have any sugar. It's just straight organic lemon juice and straight organic lime juice. Nothing has any like sugar or anything that I use. Yeah, this is good. So if y'all are doing this, or if y'all try hyperketosis, this is good to use as one of your fruit options or whatever, because this would even be good in the morning, like when you break your fast, do this as your breakfast or like your first, you know, little part of your meal or whatever. I like it. It's about 5:21. I get to finish this. Remember, my eating window closes at 6. I still have some vegetables left, so if I still feel hungry or anything, I can finish those or just save them for tomorrow with my vegetable portions. I'm not really feeling hungry right now, but if I feel hungry before 6, I'll eat the rest of the vegetables. So what's up, guys? I just realized that I did not end the vlog earlier, and we're just leaving from the event that we went to this evening, so I wanted to come back on and end the vlog and just say thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.
Hope you can find someone to love you better than I did.